10 on arrival. I hang up. I get out of my car. I cannot hardly breathe. I am standing on the middle of a highway and I don't know which way to go. I don't know whether to keep going or to turn back. I am somewhere in the middle of where I was and who I'm going to be. I want my dad. I want my sisters. I want my brother. I want my mom. I want my mom. But I can't think of her. Or them. Not now. Not now, because if I do, I feel like I'm literally going to explode, and I feel like I'm going to fall to pieces. I feel like my head is going to fall off, and then my hands, and then my legs. And so, to stop this, I make a list. I make a list of all the things that I know to be true. I know that getting your heart broken by a boy from Spain is not the worst thing that will happen to you. I know that things can't remain the same, no matter how badly you want them to. And I know that people aren't perfect, even the people you love, especially the people you love. And no amount of love will save them. I know that on the day that my mother died, my childhood surely ended. I know that summer turns into autumn, and autumn into winter, and winter into spring, and then spring back to summer. It goes on. Life goes on. When the first blue hue shone through, a breath was taken. The children frolicked in the grass, and the birds spoke in tangled tongues. The sun brought the evening breeze as those around us shed a glass or two. When the first star took the night sky, a breath was taken. As the wine turned into water, the old breeze picked up, gently caressing loved ones, reminding them of times too long apart. A laugh shared, a joke told, a candle lit. sorrows and troubles pushed to the deepest parts as the breeze dances along, pushing for a dance, longing for an embrace. When the first blue hue shone through, a breath was taken, as the ground grew silent, as the birds spoke in tangled tongues. Children played in the old tankers, and hours spent exploring the abandoned scenery. When the first laugh scattered the land, as the trees cheered in excitement, the old breeze returned, and a breath was taken.
Let's start somewhere easy. How about you tell me about your family and your friends?
Well, I love baking with my aunt, and going out with my friends. They mean so much to me.
That's good. And your family, what about them?
Well, I love them, I do, but that's why it's hard. See, my mum used to dance in the kitchen with Dad, and God, it was so cheesy, but 4-year-old me had never seen love so bright. A family filled with joy and not a care in the world. We were like one of those families from the Christmas adverts. Christmas was the best time of the year. I remember one time, after Dad left, she tried really hard to cheer us up. She took us snowboarding, and it was so cold, but we cried when we got there and begged her to take us home. But she was so kind, she made us hot chocolate in our pajamas, and we had a snowball fight with the neighbor's son. You see, you can be so jealous of something that you don't have, because, well, I wish that things were different, but the divorce still lingers and you're never quite the same. My whole opinion's changed. Marriage, babies, love. All of my thoughts and feelings rearranged because the two people who show you the first glance of love could no longer stand each other. It felt alienating and I felt alone. But I still look back on those memories with fondness.
Love is something that you can have with someone that you just have a connection with.
I think there's a lot to go around.
It's cute. You don't have to be in a relationship and get married to have love.
In general, around the world, I think that's quite an important thing.
It's a beautiful thing to be able to love and trust someone.
What are your opinions on divorce? Shit happens. Can I say that? I think so. If people aren't meant to be, they aren't meant to be. Don't punish people because of the fact they fall out of love. It happens, and people should have the choice to find someone new instead of being miserable.
It's a bit traumatic for a kid because then they have to have 2 Christmases, 2 birthdays, 2 lives.